weird stage with people arguing about himself. Not one of the very good.
My 10-year-old woke up in the middle, or like half an hour after we put her to bed, coming down bawling because a teacher told a scary story at school and it was all up in her head. She slept in the middle of it.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Monkey does that too.
I don't know if you want to stand, if you're comfortable. I don't know. Maybe if you stand and then I do something, it's a big fall. But we can do it from here.
Yeah. Well,
so it's a little more controlled.
You tell me now, so.
No, all Tanner was showing was this idea of like kind of like staying connected here, this one and this one, so that if you're coming to the side and you're trying to get a knee in, I'm already like supporting. Like if you're trying to smash my knees, I can support them up this way, and if you're trying to smash here, same thing. I'm like supporting here. His thing was actually more knees together. I just was watching like the Gordon Ryan BJJ Fanatics, and he's just talking about all the inside real estate and the importance of inside real estate. Even Danaher was talking just inside real estate. So Tanner's thing was, as you're coming in, there's kind of two ways that you're either going to come like outside, which if you're going to come outside, I'm going to block let's see, what shoulder is it?
This one. Yeah, I know.
I would block
This shoulder.
this shoulder, if you're gonna come, or even like here, you know, if you're gonna come on a more of an inside like cut pass, then I guess it's this shoulder that I'm framing on, because this is the one that you're trying to get closest to me. Is that right? Because here, let's say if we're in half guard. And you're down, and you're coming to pass, right? And you're trying to blast me here, yeah. So I'm trying to block this inside shoulder. If you're, but if you're coming, what is it called? The outside pass. Well, this was inside. It was like inside and outside, and so I'm trying to block the shoulder. Danaher's thing here was even just to make sure. Tanner's doing this, so that when you try to come and control the head, I can easily go onto the bicep, recover. The Gordon Ryan thing. Have you seen it? The BJJ Fanatics, like guard retention.
I haven't seen it.
It's old. He's wearing like a green and yellow rash guard. It's probably, but it's like goes at the Jeopardy line, the hips.
Yeah.
So. Can't let you pass the hips. If you do, I can't let you control my head. If you go all the way to north-south, I have to keep all the inside real estate. So I can't give you shoulders and elbows inside of my knees and shoulders. And then of course, just utilizing sort of like the scissor, to retain guard, whether I'm here or whether we're here, and then I'm trying to invert. So I just thought if you wanted to pass guard slowly, and I can just try to keep connections, but we could do it from the bottom too, if you want to.
Well, we'll see.
Stay lower.
We'll go steady.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So these are. I got to get rid of these grips. So these grips are getting rid of them this way. If you're going to come here, then the way to get rid of the grip is here. But yeah, essentially, same thing Tanner's always been saying.
It's got to be an ab workout. is that good
Yeah,
to drill it?
yeah, it's probably slower and more distinct.
Oh,
Movements.
slower than that?
Slower than that with more obvious
Okay.
movements.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see how much I can keep.
So if I'm here, you want to break those. Yep, however you do. He was doing less foot on hip connection and more like knee. Like the lesson for me was almost to avoid the intense foot on hip and let, like almost, because if I can't pass your knees, I can't pass your guard.
Okay.
And if you give me your feet, the lesson for me was I have more leverage to control here. Whereas if you give me your knees, now it's easier for you to recover, right? It's easier for you to bring this one over from here. So this, you're gonna lasso this grip free with your left leg. Yep, boom. Yeah, from here, you're just gonna kick those off. Boom, boom, but without putting,
Without extending.
without using your feet to keep me away. Because the idea was, if you're using these to keep me away like we would traditionally do, like a lot of pressure, right here, then when I break them, you've lost your defense. Yeah. Versus if they're all in tight, I still can't pass your guard here, right? They're coming across. Yeah. So here, that knee comes over. This left knee comes over my arm, over all the way. Yep. Bam. And then you can sort of recover there. So I'm back to being stuck. Same thing. This could come over, or you can post here, right?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, back over.
No. I hit you.
Yeah, this leg. Danaher was really emphasizing like this scissor across. Cover, yeah.
Keep my knees in.
Yeah.
That's the hard one.
So in this case, bring this back over again. This left leg. Yeah. Because if you're thinking about, if you have the scissor and you're blocking me, I can't pass through, right? So now you were going to recover with the bottom leg coming under.
So am I using my connection now, or just using this?
It's almost like, remember here, if we go, you're down, but if we go progressive guard and I'm in, and now you block with your knees, and you shimmy away with your knees. So knee in front, yeah, now other knee in front. Sort of this idea where we get to here, I'm here, come into me, you're driving into me, you're driving into me, you're driving into me, right? And I'm just, so it's almost that same thing, but as you're coming into me here, I'm sort of, right? But I don't want this to get flat. So I'm here, even if we're just, even if I'm just in, right here, yeah. So if I have to come, so if you come and flatten me out and I come over, yeah. So it's more about like recovering the knee than it is about foot on hip and, tensioning here. Yeah, so see, I gotta get rid of these. Yeah, so this one is, you get there. This thing, in here.
that extension coming in.
It was almost like keeping these knees up and in front of me all the time, you know? So. I think another one here. Here, boom, coming, shrimp out, and this left leg all the way over, release this arm, boom, to block here or even block on the shoulder. If you can get that leg out, probably more shrimp out.
Yeah.
You can get the leg out more. And then do the same thing from half guard. I think the principle that I appreciated was I just can't let you control my head right now. And the best way for me to do that is to get you back behind my hips. You know? So
With our leg difference, I'm not gonna reach your hips like it's your hips. You know, because like, I already know I'm
Yeah.
standing out over my hips.
well, see, even Gordon Ryanson was like, even if you pass my guard and we're into side control,
Right.
right now, see, if I can avoid this and you can't control my head, then you get points maybe, but you can't control me and you can't attack me. So as long as I can control this, like I'm okay, and now I can come back in and recover. Yeah. So even here, I need to make sure I win this,
Yeah.
so I don't lose.
Yeah. 'Cause
I don't want to lose the. I want to maintain the inside real estate.
I can already tell I'm not trying to reach for your head.
You know, it's like. So I'm trying to just maintain that, which is I'm not always thinking about that.
Yeah.
Just like if I just keep myself in here, I'll be fine. You know, you won't finish the pass or you won't control me.
So you being taller than me, which is most of my class, I'm not gonna reach for your head. I'm really thinking this to the armpit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like focusing on this once I got this and I was trying to flatten out with this.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I can't extend my knee until my knees pass.
Yeah.
At least that's kind of where I'm at, so it kind of is the same inside. So here, I think if you shirt right here, I don't have any power to avoid you shirting, and I lose that hip
Mm-hmm.
attack. And then you might feel me plank, and then you can feel on the shoulders, and then you'll rerock. Is what I'm thinking to defeat me, because I want this, then that. I can't get to your head at all. Whereas you can get to my head. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
See how I'm losing? I've lost inside real estate here. So it'd be smart for me to come back
Yeah,
in here.
I can't get it under, so I'm trying to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not jealous.
kind of brought up another really cool point. I want this leg to be pinched
Into my
as
ass.
far back as possible, and you want it to be
Somewhere.
have as much dexterity as possible. So like if we're in a headquarters, which is the real obvious one, you know, like I want you all the way here with no movement on that versus now you want a little bit to be able to play with that. So same idea here. When you were, yeah, if I can, you know, crush that in
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
right? Now I can sort of take it away without having to be over it or do anything,
Yeah.
you know, use up anything for it.
I can give you something that I do with butterfly from top. If you got your ideal distance, your butterfly right
Yeah.
and up here, what I was waiting to get on you from your position is underhooks, but I knew I couldn't. So I was trying to keep that. So what I'll do from this offensive position is I'll try to hug your hips, scoop my knees into your hip pockets.
Yeah.
So as I get the inside, I have to have inside. I can't let you get inside because now you have double unders
Mhm.
and butterflies. So I come in here, you think you're safe here. I hug, I just scoop my knees in.
Yeah.
That allows me to now start
Yeah. Take away my.
a little bit. I'm trying to, like you said, bring my, trying to bring both or one of the heels to your ass. So that's that inside game again. Whereas obviously if you just go for double underhooks,
Right.
you're gonna miss it. But if you hug my hips, now I'm hitting the mat. Now I'm driving with your head, hug my hips. Yep. And that little boot scoop. And that's, then you can now determine which side you're gonna go to. If you hip switch
Yeah.
and you just steer it like a yoke, whichever knee goes down, that's the side you're gonna go to. So I kind of, that's what I think of it. This way now I'm fighting. Now you can bring this shin in front of this shin. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. All you gotta do is hip rotate. Your knee comes in here and you're past. So I want this, but I can't get that. I might give it up, reaching for it, and now I'm locked.
Yeah.
I have to extend, bring it in, and that's what the battle is. But that's what I'm trying to do when I'm feeling it. People are really good at my play. So, right here.
nothing. Just watching how relaxed Tanner was when we did this yesterday. And all I'm thinking about is not letting you control my head. I'm not really thinking about anything else. I mean, if you put a foot right here, I'm gonna grab it. You know, Danaher's thing was, in guard, always remaining 4 good points of connection. So I always need to be striving for that. You need to break those connections, create your own, right? So that's the first 2 steps of the battle. But if we're just here and you're just passing guard, and I just don't let you get my head, and that's how you're gonna get my head, then I'm okay. I mean, even when you kind of went,
Reverse.
yeah, this little, what do you call this? I don't even know what you call it.
Reverse judo.
Reverse judo, case Katami. Yeah, like, I didn't like that because I kind of was susceptible to,
Yeah.
I felt like I was susceptible to knee bar.
I was just trying to get the knee out, yeah.
Yeah, so, but this is the other thing that Danaher and Ryan said, was like, you're always throwing some rock back and forth because that makes you unstable.
This elbow is what prevented me from getting any torso control.
Mhm.
And then the moment I went to crossface, you were tucking
Okay.
your, so this is what I didn't want you to do. I didn't want you to tuck your head into my hip.
Yeah,
But then once I was able to crossface, then you extended. So you either kept it tucked in or out of my reach.
yeah,
And because you kept this elbow tucked, I was hoping to just pin your shoulder. But
Uh-huh.
because you had the advantage of the inside right there, this is what I wanted.
Right.
Somewhere in here.
uh-huh.
So that being on your side and rocking me,
Mhm.
and also being cognizant of where your head was. This is the danger zone. Like from here to here is the danger zone where I can kind of manipulate. But once you get in here or out here, you're out of reach.
Right,
Or I'm no longer controlling like this, particularly when your head's tucked in.
right,
So that was the things that you did. You were tucked in good.
yeah,
Then I was able to get a little bit, then you extend it all the way out past my comfort zone. I had to regroup. So those 3 things, the rocking, tight elbow,
Yeah.
and head position, things that I don't want.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like normally I'd be struggling to try to recover guard, but I'm just gonna chop this arm and see where we go.
Right now, I'm just trying to get torso control on hips.
Choke arm rocks off right here.
I think you could have stripped maybe, because I was just trying to steamroll over you. I don't know.
Yeah, I think, I don't know where, if you wanted to take the foot and you could have.
Oh, no. I don't have control of any of your legs because none of them are between my thighs, so I'm fucking around with your toe so that you worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have control of your knee, so if I don't have your knee in this, I can try to do a little cheeky. I was hoping you'd shrimp out so I could pass with my knees. Same thing when I attack your head and I'm not past your hips. I want you to do something so I can get my knees past, and I did get my knees past. I can't control your head from that position.
Mm-hmm.
You can control my head. That's the whole thing. I was also trying to hope to get under your elbow and do a long back step, but your knee pinch was great. So that's the things I'm trying to do, either back step or get that knee to 3/4 mount, which then again, you close your elbow. I couldn't get my knee to the mat, and you slept. I don't know if you remember that. There was a little part where I was trying to get my knee just past your thigh, and when I got a little bit, I saw daylight and went for it. Without any underhooks, you're under me. You got the inside territory again.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, see, and I wasn't even thinking about inside territory that time. I was just thinking about arm, and head. And so I let you come past.
yeah.
Not let you.
No, I know
Pass.
what you mean.
Because,
I was here.
yeah.
But you did.
You go to pat, and I was here. Because I had this arm.
Yep.
I just was like, okay. He doesn't have head, he can't maintain anything.
Yeah, but that is this inside territory that I need.
Mm-hmm.
So you prevented my ribs from crushing you, and you prevented my elbow from getting you. This is what I wanted. I wanted to get my elbow in up here.
Mm-hmm.
If I get here, I know you're flat.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm not worried about it. But you were keeping this under so that when I did try to do this kneecap, I couldn't get past this elbow. You just rotated your left shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and I was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I had to post on the side, leave rep, and now I'm playing catch.
All day, I never do it. Never do it. Ever. show something else real cool from here. If you're gonna, if that's a straight ankle, have you seen the heel hook defense? Where you brace your arm over your knee so that it can't rotate. So you have to break your arm in order to get your knee. Have you seen that? I'll show you this.
That's the defense. I can't do anything once you get that in. I got it in the group.
Yeah, this so the heel hook.
If I have your heel hook, you're 50-50 like you.
Yeah. And yeah, you're gonna rotate it. If I put my arm in here, go for it, try to get it. No, don't take my arm out. Just try to get it.
I'm not taking your arm.
Just try to get it with. See, my knee's preventing it from, especially if I straighten more. My knee, so if you go without it, go ahead and, without me blocking.
Well, yeah, I
Right?
can tweak it, yeah.
But here I can block, and it's like he said it's not a forever, but it definitely gives you time, because now the knee can't go out, right? So now I'm keeping the knee up. It's kind of red. I didn't actually get to do it, but.
I would be careful, because that's kind of what I'm trying to do with this knee right here, is I want to prevent that rotation so that I can get the rotation from here at bottom.
Yeah.
So you might give it to me, but I think if you kick through with a heel stop, and then.
Well, that's what he was saying, you gotta keep your.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, for that, yeah, because then I can't, but if your heel's exposed.
Or maybe it was knee, no, it was definitely a double. Anyway, it was good.
It wasn't a straight ankle, was it?
No.
Okay, so, yeah. Because essentially what I'm trying to do is just immobilize this knee from rotating from the thigh up, and rotate everything below with the lever at the bottom of the ankle. So that might tear here, so just,
I don't know, I'll have
I'm
to
sure,
show you
yeah, no, I'm sure.
next day.
Let's see, if you get me, let's see. Good. Oh. Whichever side you want. At the 50-50 one, I could see that, because your rotation is gonna be going back. Yeah, I don't think I would fuck with it. I would tap, but I'm just saying, I would.
Yeah, he was saying just drive your arm and like wedge it here.
But see, you could still tweak that. I could see
Yeah.
maybe here, but not.
No, it was outside.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I don't know.
I
I would tap. I'm gonna head out, but
Okay.
you wanna, you be here tomorrow? I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
It's nice first night, too, so.
Oh,
So you can head
yeah.
out.
Nice, thank you.
Oh, no.
That was good, that was helpful.
Yeah.